you literally raised the bar in the industry. So what do you see now? And now that you're a little bit more removed and yet still involved, what do you see now objectively as new challenges that are coming up?
Yeah, I think that the challenge that will always be there in the tequila category, and especially now that after being 18 years would seem like a small amount of time in comparison to these companies that have been there for 200
years.
Well,
yeah.
now I think we know that we understand which is the key challenge for our industry, which is offer and demand of the agave. The agave takes anywhere from 7 to 10 years to reach full maturity in order to be used to produce tequila. And when you're trying to plan ahead on time, I mean, even trying to plan ahead 2-3 years when you're trying to build a business plan, nobody knows exactly how much are you going to sell of anything, no matter if you're doing tequila or, to that matter, of any other product. So having this challenge of understanding how much agave will be needed in 7 years, I think it's the biggest challenge that the industry faces, because when you don't have enough agave, and you have a brand that you need to sell and you need to meet some goals, maybe that can be a sort of a bad incentive for some companies to try to switch from 100% agave brands to mixto brands, or try to understand ways of making your agave yield more, creating more efficiencies, but in that regard, maybe sometimes losing quality of that tequila or of that flavor, of that agave flavor that you could lose by utilizing methods that could, enlarge the amount, using less agave to produce 1 liter of tequila.
Yeah, so
so I think that is the biggest challenge still, and it becomes also a challenge with the agricultural end of it, because the pricing on the agave can range so much that for the agave growers, this is also some instability for their local economies and for the economies of their families.